أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه الأجمعين ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear sisters in Islam, we are going to continue with our series of lectures, and today I'm going to talk about relationship with non-Muslims. As Muslims living in societies, we interact with non-Muslims on a daily basis, whether at work, universities, colleges, schools, market, or in society at large. It is incorrect for us to cut ourselves completely from them and live in isolation. Would We should aim at building relationships with them in order to give them da'wah to embrace Islam. So it is important for always remind ourselves that our purpose in this life is to carry Islam to everybody and show them the right path, to rid themselves from the misery of man-made systems, thereby achieving the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to be aware of our purpose in this life and what may influence our adherence to Islam. Friendship, my dear sisters in Islam, plays a major influence in our lives. And so choosing good friends is not a trivial matter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse 118, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا بطانة من دونكم لا يألونكم خبالا ودوا ما عنتم قد بدت البغضاء من أفواههم وما تخفي صدورهم أكبر قد بينا لكم الآيات إن كنتم تعقلون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in this verse, "O you who believe, do not take for intimate friends from among others than your own people. They do not fall short of inflicting loss upon you. They love what distresses you. Vehement hatred has already appeared from out of their mouths, and what their breasts conceal is greater still. Indeed, we have made the communications clear to you, if you will understand." My dear sisters in Islam, weaknesses is part of human nature, and being surrounded by friends who have no ties to the values of Islam is a slippery slope with one known outcome: slipping away from the right path and losing one's deen. So the pressure from the circle of friends is far stronger than the pressure from family. Without strong understanding of the values of Islam and a constant reminder from our friends, our youth will find themselves forced to blend in. Such a Muslim would find himself in a situation wherein he or she is willing to hide his or her Islam in front of those who despise it, and those that he or she considers as friends, my dear sisters, to separate from the believers. So when this situation occurs, a point is reached when there is little difference between the Muslim and his wrongdoing companion. Such a companionship is one of the causes of sickness of one's heart and loss of one's deen. Instead of making friends with the misguided people, we should befriend the righteous and treat the rest in a gracious and just manner. My dear sisters in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in Quran that الأحلاء يومئذ بعضهم بعض عدو إلا المتقون. Yani friends on that day will be enemies to one another except al-muttaqun, and those who have taqwa. So valuing your youth is very important, and may Allah guide us all to the right path. Inshallah. Shukran jazil.